How are we doing, guys? Chucky Boy here, and today is a very special day. As you can see, we're in the Master League menu, which can only mean one thing: the start of a brand new YouTube series to do with my Master League this year. I'm a little bit excited, I must admit. It is currently 3 AM right now, but I don't care. I'm going to play this game. I'm going to start this and make this video right now because I just can't wait anymore, basically. So I'm going to run through. We're going to go, the whole first episode will be pure introduction. I'll run through the rules and stuff like that I'm going to stick to this year. Plus also at the end of the video we're going to have highlights of the very first pre-season friendly. And also you guys are going to see any transfers that I'm going to go through. So yeah, I can't wait to start anymore, so let's get into this. So we're going to play on top player. We're going to use 10-minute games, and we're going to, obviously we're using pounds because that's what I understand. As always, guys, we are going default team. Now, the team I'm going to pick is a very special team. This is a custom team that I have created from scratch. We have a badge, as you can see. We are Atletico Creswell, which may sound strange, but you know, I wanted a Latin twist to my team name, as you will see soon the reason why. So here we go. This is why. Basically, we are going to play in South America. We have the brand new license this year of Argentina, and we are going to play there. So, a nationality, I'm going to pick English, but that doesn't really, just because that's just easy. So, there we go. Let's get this thing started. Now, I do have a few rules I'm going to stick to this year, which I will go through in a moment. The stadium, as you can see, that we have picked is the Santos Stadium, the Villa Belmiro, or the Estadio Urbano Caldera, as it's called in the game. It's a very good South American style stadium. Obviously, it's Santos's home ground, but we can still use it. Right. So, rules. The very first rule is I am sticking to real-life Argentinian league rules. That means a squad size of 35, but obviously we only have 32 in the game, so that's fine. That won't be an issue. The big sticking point will be I am only allowed to have 4 foreign players in my entire squad. So that's going to be really tough. It's going to be real tough to get that. The idea being, I make it as realistic as I can. So, let's go check. See how many Argentinians we do actually have in our first team, because this obviously is a big deal. So we're going to go here with Argentina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So just 5. That may be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just 5. Oh dear. Okay, so I think the first season, what we're going to do, because I want it to be as realistic as possible, our first job is to transfer list every single person that is not Argentinian. Yes, you did hear me. I am transferring every single player that is not Argentinian. That's the plan. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go sign as many Argentinians as possible. So the very first season will basically, or it's going to end up being me sorting out my squad. I'm going to make it as realistic as I can. So this might take a while, but you know, that's the plan. It's gonna be tough. Looking at this, I have not picked an easy task. Not at all. Hopefully some of these will leave soon, like pretty quickly, so I can get some money in. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the kits in a minute as well, guys, just so you can see the kit in the background there. But we have 3 kits and a goalkeeper kit, obviously. We don't have a 4th kit at the moment, but I am going to work on one at some point, so you will see a 4th kit. Now, with regards to normal kits, I'm going to stick to mostly what teams do every single year, maybe every 2 years, and I'm basically going to revamp the kit every single season, just so it doesn't look the same every year. If you guys want to get involved in that as well, if you watched my series last year, they were very interactive series. Looking at players to sign and stuff like that, that's all back. Tactics as well, game plan, all that stuff. Leave comments in the comment section and we'll see what we can do. Obviously, you know the rules, so try and stick to those as much as possible. But regarding kits, if you have, you know, anything that you want to see me try and make, they are PC kits, so they can be as intricate as you like, because we can make them, you know, full kits and stuff. So yeah, they can be as intricate as you want. How many? Not many left now. Whew, this has never been done before. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this before. It's a little bit crazy, but hey ho, we're in this for a long haul. Now, I won't actually ever be leaving this team. This will be my team for the entire length of this Master League, however long that may be. Probably till the next PES game comes out, because, you know, I like it so much. So, did I put him on? Yes, I did. So there we go. Every single player is on the transfer list. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave that on that for now. Let's go see how much money we actually have to spend. So currently we have 6.1 million to spend, which is not a bad price, but I've got to buy a brand new team, in fact, so maybe tough. I think what I'm going to do for the first season is just try and buy as many as possible. Just try and buy as many as I can. Also, what I'm going to do quickly, guys, I know that this I'm going to put autosave on just in case something goes wrong, because for some reason at the moment my game has a habit of crashing every now and again, so I am doing that just to make sure that nothing stupid happens and we lose all this. Let's check our list of targets, see if we've got any Argentinians on here. Not a single one. Okay, so advanced search, nationality, Argentina, and basically we're just going to go stupid now and just look at everything we can. I don't really care about ratings, I don't really care about the quality of the players. I'm going to build an entirely Argentinian team. Whether I can do it or not is another question, but you know, we're gonna see. Let's actually go by chances of signing. Ascending, descending, descending. Okay, there we go. So we have some in the youth team, so we can bring those up straight away. That's great. But there's two goalkeepers. I think I have a goalkeeper. I mean, I need to go make sure. So I need to sign him straight away, just because he's Argentinian and he's in a youth team. So he will be moving up to me. These are all goalkeepers. Wow. Okay. Got Cambiasso of all boys there, which is a decent keeper. Quilmes player. Let me go check my goalkeeper. I think I've got one. Still got Argentinian keeper left here. So yeah, there we go. So we've got one. I could sign another one, so we've got two just in case. Just in case something goes wrong. Advanced search. Yes. Sort. Chances of signing again. There we go. So which one of these is best? Can we compare this year? Yes, we can. Awesome. So we're looking at goalkeeper stats. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. Okay, so this one is better, just on purely goalkeeping stats. Like I say, I normally put quite a bit of effort into transfers, but right now I really don't care about, you know, the stats too much. I'm just trying to get a team together. Can we just make bids for players and see what happens? Chances of signing 68%. Yeah, I'm just gonna put bids in. I'm just gonna go crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not, but you know, we don't know. We'll try. So there's 4, I believe. I think that's it. I don't know if I can get any more in. I've already put one in. Let's try. Maybe not. Maybe not try you. Maybe try you. I could do with attacking midfielder. Yeah, I can't do any more. So there we go. We've got our whole squad apart from 5 up for sale, and we've got 4 bids in. Let's skip and see what happens. The good thing about this year's game is you get a response, you know, exactly the week after. I think it's a week. So we've got our youth team players, which is great, which takes our Argentinian squad to 6. And we also have, how many of these have said, okay, his broke down, that's fine. Garnier, let's have a look at the price. Market value of 808, and they want 1 million, just over. Salary is okay. I need to try and get that money down a little bit. I'm not going to go too silly. Let's go pure. Let's go flat 900,000 and see what happens. Oh no, we can't get we can't get 3 years. Okay. So let's see that. I don't think we can make bids for anybody. Oh, maybe we can actually. Maybe we can because the 2 youth team players are here. So let's go back and check. Sort by chances of signing again, and move on to the next guys. I did that wrong. I want descending. There we go. Right, Mendes from Boca Juniors. Okay, I would like you in my team. Don't care how much money you cost. I don't care if you're any good right now. All I care about is the fact that you're Argentinian. Yes, I don't have a right back. I maybe have a right back. I'm not sure. Maybe I should be more responsible with this, but it's purely signing right now. Let's go. I think that's it. I think that's all we can do. I think that's all we can do because we have 2, or we have 1 that broke down and 1 that's hopefully on his way. So we have the game coming up. I'm going to do the club's operating costs. Okay, yeah, we know all this. Let's go there. Skip. So Garnier broke down. That's annoying. These 2 have come back. Now the good thing about Christian Diaz is he can play left and right back, plus left and right midfield. They're both bright, so he can play there. His stats won't go down too much. If you look at the little pitch icon, you can see there. There's like a bright one and like a duller colour of the same. If it's duller, the stats will go down considerably in that position, but they can still play there. So basically, the brighter, the better. So let's go see how much they want for these players. 2 million. Wow. I'm scared to adjust my terms now because the other one broke down. How much did I have? 6.1. If I can get 3 years out of him, then I'll try it. 4 years maybe. I'm gonna knock this down a bit. Not too much. Let's go 4.8 just to see what happens. Okay, so we've adjusted that. I'm scared this one's gonna be quite a big one as well. Oh, maybe not. If I can get more than 1 year out of him, I'll just take that deal right now. Give me 3 years and I'll take it. Because that's less than his actual value, which is good. And as I say, he's a good utility player because he can play both sides. He can play, like, effectively can play 4 positions, which helps me a lot. Wow, this is going to be tough. I didn't realise. I'm hoping we get some bids come in so we can get some players and some money, basically. I do need some pennies. Terms have been fixed, so both those have been accepted. Let's go get Diaz. He took 3 years. Alright, okay, you're coming to me. You are signing for me. Simple. Okay, Mendes. Did you take your 4-year contract? Yes, you did. Do you know what? I'm accepting that. I got a long-term deal out of that. That leaves me 3.2. 3.2 million. Let's go back in one more time and see what is happening with the rest of these guys. Sort by chances of signing yet again, descending. Okay, Esmeralda. See, I've just signed Mendes, so I don't need him. I could do with this might be a good deal. Let's go check your stats. Speed's pretty good for 19 years old. Form is 4, which is not bad. Weak foot is 4, which is about half, so dribbling above 70, yeah, that's fine. Passing's above 70. Ball winning doesn't really matter. Body balance above 70. Do you know what? It's worth a shot. It's worth a try. He's only 19, so that could be a long-term signing for us. So what do we have? We have a right back, we have a defensive midfielder, we have a keeper, we have another midfielder that we brought from the youth team. We're going in for a winger. They're both young, they're both pretty good, but they both play the exact same position. I don't want to waste a bid. I could do some centre backs. Let's just, what's our chances of signing you? See, these are all in 70s are pretty. It's a pretty high chance of all these. So let's get as many as. Let's try and get as many as possible. Okay, I believe we have our first game right now. I am not even going to try and pronounce the name of the team we are playing. Something tells me they might be a fake team. But you guys are going to see highlights from this game, and then we're going to go back to the transfers afterwards, and then that'll be it for this first little video. So I will see you guys in the highlights. Okay guys, one more thing I forgot to mention before we kick off is the kits. I didn't show you the kits. Like I said, we have 3 kits. Let me just zoom out again so you can see the sponsors and stuff. Now, as you can see, the sponsor is PES World. For those guys who don't know me and know what I do, I am actually part of the PES World family. I help out making faces and other stuff for the PES World Option File for PS3 users. Soon to be coming to Xbox too, so if you guys are watching this and you're not sure what option file to use, I would highly recommend that one. I'm not just saying it as, you know, because I do work for those. I'm saying it as a previous user too. I used the option file for a good 3 years, I think it was, until I made the switch to PC this year, so I can highly recommend that. It's all up to date, it's all brand new, and it's a great file, so I would highly recommend it. The link to that website is in the description as always, so if you are unsure, go check out the forums too. There's a little bits of information on there, and yeah, it's a great way to keep in touch with people that use the file as well, maybe get their reaction to it, and you know, if it helps you decide to use it, then great. So now you've said that, we'll go into the kits. Now, as you can see, we have a very strange combination of colours. I don't quite understand why I picked this, but I do quite like the yellow and purple mix. So yeah, you'll see this kit quite a lot because I do love it. Basically, the home and away kit are exactly the same, just with a different colour scheme. So you'll see both of those quite a lot. If they look familiar, that is because they're based around the FC Utrecht kit. So yeah, that's why they look familiar to some guys, probably guess. And our third kit is basically a white kit with a lovely checkered pattern over the shoulder, which is loosely based around the... It's not loosely based, it is actually the RKC Valvik away kit, I believe. So yeah, they're the 3 kits we got. Like I said, these will change every single year. If I like one for more than a year, or if you guys want to see it for longer than a year, then I'm quite happy to keep it for 2, maybe 3 at most. But I will want to keep changing it just to try and keep it fresh. And also, like I said before, if you guys have got suggestions on kits that you'd like to see me use, or maybe like to see me use, then please do leave those in the description, in the comments section. Sorry about that. And then we'll try our hardest to accommodate that. Let's just go into this game and see what we turn our substitutions on, because I don't enjoy making them. Combination play on. Let's just go automatically best, and then I don't like long ball, we'll go counter attack. Okay, so let's go check, see if we've got anybody out of form. Actually, what we probably should do is put our Argentinians in straight away. It's only a friendly, I don't think it matters. These guys are out of form, but they do have a bit of heart. Do you know what, I'm just going to play this and let's just see what happens. Okay guys, see you in the highlights.
Strikes it, and he gives chase. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. Lamua is in position to intercept. Neat ball through the middle. Surely he can't miss. Possibility for a shot. A similar chance and a similar outcome.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
referee. Certainly was.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Winkar. Marchand. Slides it through, just the keeper in his way. And it's a really well-taken goal. And that's the opener for this game. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. They have to stay focused.
Looking for width. Strikes it. They've done it. The referee says no goal.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct. Oh, wonderful. For me, it's one of the best sights on a football pitch, seeing this kind of direct running at defenders.
And the chance accepted with some aplomb.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
After 55 minutes is number 20.
TTA cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Winkar. Long ball over the top. Glancing header. And it's taken with some style. That could well turn out to be the winner they've been looking for. That was a great header.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
The goal scorer after 71 minutes is number 23.
And the cross leaps for the header, and he makes absolutely no mistake. They've taken a giant leap towards winning this game.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
After 90 minutes is number 28.
Field. The referee brings the game to a close. A simply magnificent performance by the players here, who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work's paid off, and they've come away with a wonderful victory.
So here we go, guys. I've had a little problem. My recording software decided that it didn't want to play fair at all. So basically we are on the day of the first game, and you've missed some transfers, so I'm just going to fill you in now, and then we'll see where we go from here. So I need to really apologise for that. It annoys me that it happened, because we did quite a bit of business that I need to, you know, fill you in on. So as you can see, we brought these two guys here were brought in from the youth team before the game. We played the friendly game, and the rest of these guys here are brought in afterwards. And like I said, they're all Argentinians. I didn't really look at their stats too much. I didn't really look at, you know, how good they were. I just wanted to get as many players in as possible that were Argentinian. So we got Mendes from Boca Juniors, who's 29. He can play in midfield, but he can also play defensive midfield. Sorry, he can also play central midfield, but he can also play out wide as well. So he's a great little player to have in our team. His stats aren't great, but like I said, that's not really the important factor right now. The next one is Christian Diaz, who you will have seen. These two you will have seen before the game, but they have actually been finalised after the game. So I'm just running through these ones quickly. Christian Diaz can play left back, right back, left midfield, and right midfield, which is great. He's only 24, so we've got plenty of time to get him. If he gets better and sticks around for a while, then that's great. Okay, the next one. We've got Vasquez, who is a right midfielder. He's 19 years old, which is a great signing. A really good signing. Yeah, again, his stats aren't too bad, but he's only 19, so he's going to grow quite a bit. And I think he could be a long-term signing, definitely. Centre-back, we have Lema also. I think we signed him from Quilmes, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I can't remember. But yeah, he's another youngish centre-back. Decent rating at 74. Quite tall at 190 centimetres. So it's going to be a powerhouse, hopefully, in the air. You know, he's going to get away those corners and stuff like that, because we need that. Just a quick flash through the stats, but nothing too special. And the last two basically are two older guys that I brought in for only for a year each. But we have Lamprive. I don't quite know how to pronounce his name properly, but he was 35. He actually came from a fake team, so I don't think he's a real life player. And like I said, he's 35 years old, so he's got an outside killer skill card, which is always nice. But his stats aren't amazing, but like I said, it's only for a season. He is here. He's going to play first team football, because we've actually managed to get, we've got 13 players in our squad now that are Argentinian, so we can actually field a full 11 of Argentinians, and the other guys will just be used as and when they are needed. Now I need a little bit of help, which I'll go into in a minute, but we'll just go past this last one. We've got Roberto Leone, I believe his name is. Let's just call him Leone. He's 36. I think we signed him from San Lorenzo, maybe Tigre actually. Could have been Tigre. I can't remember yet again. But he's pretty quick for his age. He's 75. It's not too bad. But yet again, he's 36, so he's only for a year contract again. But these guys could be vitally important this season. Like I said, they're in here. The ratings aren't pretty. The ratings are pretty good, to be honest. They are really good. Now we actually got two bids. I don't know if this was on. Yeah, you won't have seen this. We actually sold two players. If you remember, in the last game, in the friendly game we played, we had a guy called Corcado who scored the first goal. He actually went for, I think, 1.5 million. Do you know what? I think they're actually in the market history. So as you can see, our transfers are there. Let's go see if we can actually see the guys that we sold, because they should be in here somewhere. It's just finding them. But there's two guys that went. Two first teamers that would have been if I was keeping that team that I had, because they were two decent players. But I can't seem to find them right now. And my game is lagging a little bit because it's trying to do 17 different things at once, which is great. Come on. Where are you? Please be on here. You're not going to be on here, are you? Nope. They're not on here. So you'll have to just trust me. Yeah, we sold Corcado for 1.7 or 1.8 million, so that's a nice little bonus for us. Basically, we just accepted the first bids that came in. We didn't really care about the price. And the other guy that we sold was Ayejo, who was the Brazilian striker. Now, he's an 88. He was 35 years old, though. But if I was keeping that team, he would be my captain, and he would be the superstar for the, even if it was just for 1 year. Now, actually, he went to Monaco for £4 million. So we used that money to buy the last 4 players that you saw. Was used the money from those transfers, basically we used to buy those. And our current financial situation is not great. It's not great at all, but you know, I've gone to the wrong place. Bear with me. There we go. Expected earnings, sorry. I can't even speak. It is getting late, mind you. So as you can see, our current funds are minus 463,000. Now, our expected earnings still leave us minus, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out at all. We're going to hope to try and sell some more players, because that would be great. I did have to release 2 goalkeepers to get those players in, so you will have missed that too, but I just basically released 2 goalkeepers that weren't Argentinian. Now here comes the help, guys, that I would like from you. In the comment section, I would like to know what you want me to do with the other players that are not Argentinian. They're on the transfer list right now, as you can remember. However, I am quite happy to release every single one, or every one that I can, in the next window. If I don't sell them, I will release. Now I need to know from you guys if that's what you want me to do, or I want your opinion basically on which way you want me to go. I can either keep them in my team for this season and release in the next window, which is obviously not the January window, the one after, so the start of next year, because hopefully I would have got most of my squad sorted out by then. Or I could release them all in the next window and just hope that I sort my team out. So there's the question for you. Please help me, because I'm not quite sure what to do myself, and I would love your input. And I think that'll do it for this video, guys. You've seen the mental transfer window, the craziness that goes into doing what I'm actually doing this year, which is just a crazy idea, but one that I'm hopefully going to enjoy doing. I've enjoyed it so far. It's been a lot of work trying to get all those players out and trying to get players in more than that. But I'm hoping it's a great start. I really am looking forward to making this series, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy watching it. So, as always, guys, remember, if you like this content, please subscribe for more. Leave a like on the video if you want as well, that's great. Other than that, we'll see you all again next time.